This video is presented by the EA Game Changers. What's going on, everybody? It's EricRayweather back here, and in today's video you're going to see a Madden 19 gameplay between the Chargers and the Broncos. This is the final build of the game. Prior to the day one patch, there will be a day one patch to the game, so there will be some minor changes. I think some minor gameplay things still need to be tweaked. But for the most part, this is essentially the final build of the game. So definitely wanted to get one of these gameplays out for you. This is just going to be a gameplay versus the computer. I'm going to be the Chargers going against the Broncos. I'm not going to do too much talking over this video. I'm just going to kind of let the game play out, let you listen to the audio of the game and things like that. But notice just some little things to notice. Watch some of the running animations, the real player motion. Watch some of the camera angles after the touchdown. There are some new camera angles, some really cool like goal line camera angles. Notice a lot of the cut scenes between plays. I let a lot of the cut scenes between the plays play out because I know a lot of people that are watching these videos right now want to see that type of stuff. They want to see the up-close shots, how good the graphics look. I think this video will do a decent job or an above-average job at showing that the graphics are indeed improved. You're going to see a lot of really great cut scenes between plays, the replays, some stuff on the sideline, interactions, and things like that. So pay attention to that stuff. There's going to be some nice hit sticks and stuff like that you'll see in the video as well. So I'm just going to let this play out. I hope you enjoy the video. Let me know in the comments below any specific questions you might have about the game. I'll answer that. And if you want more Madden 19 content, especially tips and tricks when the game comes out, just subscribe and hit the bell so that you're notified. I'm going to be dropping tips and gameplays pretty much every day once the game is out. And I have some more exclusive footage coming this week as well. So yeah, just drop any comments you have below. And as always, I will see you guys next time.
They go play action here on first down. And no, incomplete. Boy, they took a shot there on the first play, trying to start it out with a bang. But it's second down. Let's talk about the starting lineup offensively for the Denver Broncos, and let's talk about Devontae Booker.
I always described him as a guy who 8 carries in college, meaning just keep handing it.
Incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. First carry for Devontae Booker. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Time quickly to look at the Chargers defense.
Typically we highlight guys who make highlight plays, but Brandon Mebane is a guy who is blue collar to me. Works inside, takes on double.
Off play action. Keenan. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
A shotgun snap for Keenan. Sanders has it over the middle, and he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders, 30 yards. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
And McManus for the point after. McManus's point after is good, and it's now a 7 to begin the first quarter. Now it's time for the second quarter kickoff, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. Here's Desmond King on the return. And he'll take it passengers up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. On 1st and 10, Rivers. On the right side, caught by Green. And he gets this up.
Get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
They run it here with Gordon. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Go. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to Southern California after this. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman. The first down throw here for Rivers. Sets up the screen to Gordon. A good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back.
You have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker.
Rivers on first down. This is Gordon on the dump off. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down. Rivers has been through this many times as he'll hustle his guys to the line. They'll throw again, Rivers. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. First red zone opportunity here for the Chargers. 1st and 10 right at the 20. From the red zone now, Rivers flushed out right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. Finally, an incompletion. He was fine from the 20. Throwing again, Rivers on 2nd and 10. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. After the interception, here's Keenan. He's got his tight end, Jake Butt. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. The lead to the locker room. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, right, Brandon. Thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to this slimmed-down version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This one's been a hard-fought battle to this point. 7-0 is the score, with neither offense really able to get on track. But let's not waste any time. We'll get you right back out to Brandon and Charles for the second half.
Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Offense back out there. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say you want to get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had the
here to start the third quarter.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive lineman and tight arm running play and create extra space. You've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Now it's a bootleg with Rivers. And that is incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised
pass. Incomplete. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. Third and short yardage, Rivers. He's got his man. It's Williams. And they'll get...
Here we go.
First down, Rivers. And some room to maneuver. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. A nice little completion there by Phillip Rivers. And you and I were reading the article yesterday, 5th grade. Rivers had to do. Maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when the...
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive, they've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
Caleb Sturgis now for the point after. Sturgis for the extra point, and we are tied. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. The drive starts with Devontae Booker. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at the StubHub Center in Carson. All even as we get ready to start. On second down, here's Keenan. And that's complete to the tight end, Hireman. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
Back on the field for the Chargers now on third down. Keenum going to try and throw on third down. Quick throw, that's complete on the inside slant. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Keenum. And he's got Booker. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 20. On the handoff, this is Booker. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll run with Booker. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. In the field, as this is a big spot right here. This for the lead in the final stages. And McManus able to put it through. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Charger offense making their way back out there. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. All the time,
they practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A good pickup there. 8
downfield.
They'll look to throw. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 45. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
The second half started 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
He's back to throw. Green with a catch left side. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Wide open, it's Allen, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
All 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far.
Hey, go orange. Orange.
Back to throw. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Intentional grounding, offense.
In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got him
Yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Now Rivers. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And he is out of bounds, just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Tell you what, he's been able to forthcoming. With 2 seconds left in regulation, this to force overtime. And this one is right through. And that will knot us up at 10. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
Anytime you see the ball in the air like that, there is that collective rise, the crowd holding its breath, and boy, oh boy, the moment of truth as it comes down. Man, that was something.
Everything magnified here in overtime. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. So he hooked up with a veteran there, and in overtime, that's not a bad idea. Go with the age and the experience.
Yeah, because sometimes the young guys, they give you the fresh legs and give you all that bounce. But in this type of a situation, sometimes those legs slow down a little bit.
He'll hustle his guys to the line. Rivers again. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Throwing, Rivers. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Well, their defense did its job. Now they're going to get the football with a chance to win it.
And it feels like they ran out on the field, and right before they did, they told the offense, don't worry about this. We got you. Okay, we've got the situation under control. We'll get it back for you for a chance to win the game, and boy, they did it well.
12 yards on the return that time. And the Broncos take over. First down. Lead is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to him, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Thomas, the intended target. So we will see yet another drive in this overtime.
For whatever reason, neither team able to finish this game off. I know that the first thought is,
numbers tell the story. Not the best start, but it's not often how you start, it's how you finish. And since that start, he's been good.
Can you just imagine what was going on in the locker room with the defensive coordinator? Because things were working so well. His game plan was in effect. They were holding him down. He was off his game.
Rivers now, the throw on first down. And this will be caught. Touchdown. They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win column. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Southern California, so long, everybody.